All right, what's going on, guys? It's of course your favorite host, Invisible DFS. Let's go ahead and talk about the main slate of FDNDK for the slate of January the 31st, 2021, last day of the month. If somehow you guys are seeing this video before the early slate video, please go back and check out the early slate video. It's a two-game slate, and this one here is a four-game slate. All right. So let's break it down. Let me give you guys some of my favorite plays at each position. Then I'm gonna give you guys my favorite five plays. Usually there's the cheap guys in there, not necessarily, but we'll see. All right. So let's start with the point guard position. Again, you have Philadelphia, Indy, and there's a chance Embiid could be out. Orlando, Toronto. Everybody should be good to go here. I'm hoping here Brooklyn, Washington. That's going to be a very, very popular game. But at the same time, it could be a blowout. But we don't play for blowout, right? Look what Detroit did to Lakers. And then we have Cleveland and Minnesota. Me personally, that's possibly my favorite game for fantasy wise. I mean, I like a piece here and there at every game, but this game is I like this game right here. All right, of most likely the last two games. All right. The good thing is the last game is 8 o'clock, so it's an early night for everyone. Let's jump with the point guard. You have Westbrook got ejected last game. Man, I don't know what to think of Washington, man. And now they're getting everybody back, so fully, I give them about 2, 3 games to see how they're gonna play, and then from there we can actually judge them based on how they do. But right now they've been hitting hard with the coronavirus, so let's see what happens. But Westbrook 9.6K, the most expensive player here. I expect Westbrook to have a good game here against Brooklyn. He get to play against uh, his mate. I mean, I'm calling it. He got to go against Harden and KD. So you know he's gonna try to do his thing. I do like Westbrook here. Hopefully he can keep his cool, man, and stop getting ejected. Come on, that's not the way you people want to lose their money. All right, but okay, but just get ejected. Nah. All right, so Westbrook isn't played for me. I like him over Kyrie because with Kyrie now, with Arden, Kyrie, and KD most likely gonna be playing. Where once we get to, I like Westbrook over Kyrie here, but I don't mind Kyrie here if somehow Washington can keep this game close, and they have the players to keep it close. To be honest, especially a team like Brooklyn that basically have no defense. Ben Simmons 8.8K. Ben Simmons can go up with Embiid or without Embiid, but if Embiid is not playing, then that's when I would like Ben Simmons here. But if not, I would rather go with a Brogdon here against Philly. Lowry has been disappointed. That's the reason the price is going down. But 6.6K is just too cheap for Lowry. Alright, I know he has been struggling, but we're talking about Lowry here. 6.6K. I think he's gonna demolish this price. So I love Lowry for the slate. Okay, and another guy I do like is Darius Garland. I told you guys I love this slate, and that's one of the reasons I like him because of Garland at 5.2K. Garland is definitely taking a step. Last year to me was disappointed, but this year started with a bang. But he got hurt, and then he came back. He's trying to get his footing back, but I think he is ready to take off again. So Garland here, when I'm looking at Lowry and Garland, to be honest, they are my favorite to play at the position. But as much as I wanna go with Garland here, I just cannot ignore Lowry. The fact that this guy can, it's it's possible for him to get 55 plus, and even against Orlando at 6.6K. Never thought I would see Larry at this price this year. So Larry Wood, he's the guy I'm gonna give you guys here. Cole Anthony, man, I like Cole Anthony. He's starting now. He has a chance to put a resume for Rookie of the Year. Hopefully, he take advantage of that. But the fact that he's priced so close to uh, Darius Garland, I just had to go with Garland here, and I like Garland upside better here. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, you see, that's the reason I hate when I use this software. I use a different software the uh, for the main slate and definitely, I mean for the early slate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that. Let me go ahead and try to fix that problem. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Uh, I just like the interaction better doing with the software, but I just like the way because I can see better here. I just need to use my desktop rather than use a laptop. Anyway, so let's continue with this slate. Rubio is a no for me. Shake Milton is a no. Chichi McConnell, I would rather go with those guys over Shake Milton or Rubio. Shake Milton, if Embiid is out, I can see him, even though Embiid is the center, is the point guard, but they can go small more if Embiid is out here. That's basically a Joe Robinson. If he get the start again, I can see me go there. He did start uh, with a bang in the first quarter, but he didn't get that many minutes. So that's the problem here. Larry is the point guard I'm going to give you guys as far as shooting guard. Bill is 11K. Okay, I don't care. That's enough for me. Maybe Harden will be out. If Harden is out, then Westbrook possibly gonna become one of my favorite play. I mean, sorry about that. Did I say Westbrook? Somehow I say Westbrook, but I meant to say Kyrie. But I think Arden should be good to go. He's questionable, but if he's out, maybe they might try to rest one of those guys here and there, especially depending on who they are going against. Uh, Fred VanVleet, I know he had a good game. Fred VanVleet is the guy, that's going to give you, probably not going to get you 50, but will get you 40, 45, 38, 35. The price is just expensive. Okay. D'Angelo also against Cleveland. He came back last game, I believe. So if he played 25 minutes. So if somehow they say he's not on the no limit on his minutes, no restrictions or anything like that, then I do like him over Van Fleet here. Okay. Again, Harden, if he is playing, I would rather go with Harden over Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, everybody was out. He had to do a lot of scoring, but I think he's not worth 11K. Okay. Carl, Colin Sexton was suspended last game, but against Minnesota, I will be on Sexton. Right now, when I'm looking at this position right now, he's not looking at a sexy play, but he possibly my favorite play. Okay, if Edwards gonna get the start again, I can see me go for him, but oh, he had a great game and then he get his start, play less minutes, and way less fantasy points. So definitely not gonna win Rookie of the Year. Seth Curry 4.4K. I like him. I possibly would rather play him over. Let's see what time is the game. It was in the last game, so hopefully we'll get the news by the time the first game starts. There's only 1 hour. But I'd rather play Seth Curry over Okoro, over Bruce Brown, over Tyrese Maxey, even if Tyrese Maxey get the start. But definitely, Colin Sexton is the guy right now I'm looking at right now. We, still have to wait to see what's going to happen with Harden and D'Angelo also. For the small forward position, KD 10.6K, give me some KD going back home. If Harden is not playing, I even like him even more. Siakam, I love Siakam. Tobias, same thing with Embiid, especially without Embiid. Malik Beasley gonna give you the 30s, possibly high 30s, but not so 6.8K. I don't mind it at all, but definitely the top two guys here is my top two guys. Definitely one, two, three for me in no particular order. But I love that price for Siakam here at even against Orlando at 7.5K. Larry Nance, price gonna keep continuing to go down with all those big men over there. Uh, Ui Achimura, uh, that was his first game back, but I don't play 24 minutes. I expect him to play a little bit more minutes. I would rather go with him here over Joe Harris. Justin Holiday has been really, really decent this year. Hopefully, he keep it up. I've always been a fan of but one guy that's gonna see a lot of minutes is Justin Holiday because the coach like the style of play, yeah, even if they're not doing much offensively, but they will do little things that will keep them on the court. Hopefully, those turn to fantasy points, like block, steal, rebound, and stuff like that. Stanley Johnson, he needs the minutes. All right, he needs the minutes. So let's go back real quick, guys. One guy I didn't talk about. Let's go all the way down to Terrence Davis, 2.8K. If he's somehow gonna get the start again, give me some Davis. The problem is he only played 18 minutes. All right, but it's a 4 game slate. 19 fantasy points could be enough to win you some good money. But the problem is again, we just need the minutes. And another player I didn't talk about, if he does come back, that's Norman Powell at 6.4K. I'm not sure. I don't think I want to go there because the price went up. If everybody else healthy. Let's see, I'm at small forward. Evan Fournier, 6.6K. Since he came back, has been decent. Definitely been decent. But that price is just high when you think about a player like Fournier. Okay? And it's also the matchup too. So I still would rather play Rio here. McDermott could be missing this game, which would mean even more for Holiday here. St. Matthews is on a 10-day contract, has been decent. I think they should keep him, but we'll see what happens. But as far as fantasy wise, I'd rather go for Danny Green, especially if Danny Green, man, this guy can be in the winning lineup or it could be in the bottom of all fantasy players for a slate. Okay, so if Embiid gonna be out, give me some Danny Green here. So it looks like Washington gonna get more players. Oh, we're gonna have to see the starting lineup. But this price right here, 3.7K, that is a good price. But the thing about it, I don't see those guys play a lot of minutes. Okay, but he was having an okay season so far for a rookie. And Troy Brown, I thought this guy was gonna be one of those guys that step it up, but I'm not sure what's going on. If the coach just don't wanna give him minutes, but it looks like that's the case. It's not his game. It's just that I haven't really been getting any minutes. So for right now, it's enough for me. Especially just coming back. Koji just cannot do anything, regardless if he start or not. Look at this thing, man. I just don't understand how he's not getting minutes with all those guys out. So for the small forward position again is the top three guys. One guy I do want to go here is Kevin Durant. Okay, Tobias could possibly be the second guy if Embiid is out. Let's go to power forward. Bonus 9.1K. He hasn't really been amazing. I mean, his price is expensive, so look at it. 37, 15.6, 48.2, 40.2. So he hasn't really been that good. Chris Boucher price going down. Torrance Springs, great matchup, but I don't know if I know he had that good game, but I don't know if I want to go there at 6K. I'd rather go for Boucher that have the upside. But the minute that's another player there, it seems like they don't want to play. When you get the power forward position, you possibly don't really have any choice but to go with bonus. But I'm gonna go back to this guy that's been so bad the last 2 games. I just don't get it. I really, really don't get it. I mean, like, you killing me? 12.5, 17.4 after like 4 games where you just decide to go off playing like you. Okay, look at that. 2 hours. He was getting 10, 7, 9, 6, 7, and then it's just like, okay, let me go back to being me. Don't be you, man. Be that player that can do a little bit of everything. All right, but Gordon is the guy I'm gonna give you guys. I'm going back to him, and that's why I just have to, man. Whew. Anyway, guys, so let's go to yeah, eh, that's how I feel about Gordon here. Uh, but when I'm looking at this slate and looking at the power forward position, Gordon gonna be at least 50 to 60% on. But people might be really upset, and then you might get him low. But I don't think Gordon gonna be less than 30% here. Burdens, maybe that's gonna be the second game. He might see more minutes, but 25 minutes, 7.5 minutes, 6 points. Ken Birch has been good all year as they are coming off the bench. Uh, maybe he's been getting, Ken Birch has been really good, really, really good. But I still would rather go with Gordon here because of the upside, Jaden McDaniels. Uh, Sometimes when I'm thinking about this team, I'm like, all those guys are out. Somehow those other players are not getting any minutes. So where are those minutes go? I just don't know. Where those minutes go, I have no idea. Okay, I don't know who's playing, who's not playing for them. So they, for me, Tony Bradley, if somehow Mbegami is game and they're gonna start him, then give me some Tony Bradley. Um, I had him on last game, and I was hoping Embiid was gonna be out. That wasn't the case. 4 minutes, 6 points, fantasy points. This guy gonna give you 1 point. As a starter, possibly give you 1.4 fantasy points per game. That's the type of player I like. Okay. Uh, Certain players they just don't get the chance. If they get the chance, they can be a star in the NBA. So let's go to the center position again. It's Embiid. It looks like Cat still gonna be out for Sunday slate. Well, he is out for Sunday slate. Embiid 9.9. Embiid has been amazing. Okay, Embiid has been amazing. Look at that. Where he had that 42 wasn't too good, but 57.7 in 26 minutes. That's more than 2 fantasy points a game. Oof. All right, so Butch Drummond. The problem with Drummond, man, it's not. It's only minutes. If this guy gets minutes, he possibly gonna be the best center in the league. Okay, 28-62. This is incredible. Those Embiid even when was the last time he played 30 minutes? That's when there was nobody. Look at that. This guy would be the best center fantasy wise. Okay, because of the minutes, I just cannot play him. Miles Turner 7.7K. Uh, the block's gonna be there. That's possibly the only player that have at least one block every single day, every single game. Uh, oh, he missed one. Oh, 2 games he didn't have no block. But lead the league is that block? Yep, lead the league in block. He needs to rebound the ball a little bit more though. But when I'm looking at the center position, if with Nasri, the price, I cannot go there. Then Jordan, not gonna play enough minutes, but I wouldn't mind. But 20 minutes, he has been actually doing decent. So James Jordan possibly one of my favorite guy here. Benz has been getting minutes lately, so he's getting in good grace of that team. With 23 minutes, that's probably all you need to get you 25. And in this late, 25 might be good enough. Now, Alex Land, for some reason, he had a great game. Well, it feels like he had a better game than that, but he only played 17 minutes, 19. So if everybody's coming back, it's gonna be hard for me to play him. But definitely, and Ed Davis get the start, but nothing really. 22 minutes, 12.1 fantasy points. So when I'm looking at the center position here, uh, it's Embiid. If Embiid play, then I have to think about Miles Turner here, and then also DeAndre Jordan. So for right now, you have two teams that basically anything they can go off against. So I'm gonna go with Jordan here as my center. That's my play for FD. You have Larry, Colin Sexton, Kevin Durant, on Gordon, and DeAndre Jordan. Now on ZK now, all the players I already talk about. I'm not really gonna. I mean, I'm not really gonna talk about them much because it's gonna be the same thing I'm gonna say about them. The only difference is the prices. All right. So as far as prices, I'm gonna talk about each player I like at each position because you have different prices when you're looking at FD and DK. So for DK, when you're looking at the point guard position, Arden, I love the price, but we still have to wait to see if he's going to play. If he's not, then give me some Kyrie Irving. Regardless, I like Westbrook better. Even if Arden is out, I'm still like Westbrook better than Kyrie here. Uh, Ben Simmons, if Embiid is out, give me some Ben Simmons. I love the price for Van Fleet. Scalar 7.2K. Of course, I like the price on FD better, but I still like him at 7.2K. Golden 7K is a no for me. All right. I'm a big Sexton fan, so give me some Sexton. I love Garland at 5.6K. Of course, FD is still a better price too. And when I'm looking at this right here, I'm gonna go with Westbrook here. I do wanna go with Garland, so most likely Garland gonna be a guard for me. But for the point guard here, I'm gonna go with Westbrook here at 9K. For the shooting guard, Bill 10.2K, much better than FD. I like Bill here, so I'd rather go with Bill here, no matter what, over Arden. Van Fleet 7.7K. I do like Sexton, Beasley. Uh, as far as the cheap guys that I like here, Lamb struggling last game, Seth Curry 4.5K. Lamb is a no for me. Actually, I don't mind Lamb at 5.2K against Philadelphia. Holiday 4.9K. That's definitely GPP play here because you know Holiday can go off anytime. As far as cheap guys, Davis, if he does play, if Max end up getting the start, if they decide to go small, with Embiid out, I can see him go there at 2.4K. But the guy I want to go here with is, I do like Beasley here. He's only a shooting guard at 6.6K. But I'm a big fan of Sexton tomorrow. I'm going to go with Sexton again here at 6.8K for the small forward positions here. KD 10.1K, love it. Ben Simmons, I already talked about him. Harris, I'm a big fan, but especially even a bigger fan uh, if if Embiid is out. So with me giving you two guys, that's basically take a lot of. So we have to get some of the cheaper guys. Danny Green at 4.5K, I don't mind. Garrison Matthews 4K. Cole has been seeing some minutes, but if everybody's coming back, I don't know if he's gonna play all that minutes, and he doesn't do much at all. So very, very, very disappointed so far with his game. Steady Husband, with all those guys back now, he's not really seeing much. When I'm looking at the play here, oh man, it's not an easy setup for DK when you're looking at DK and FD. So for now, let's go ahead and go to the power forward position. For power forward, again, KD, small, Sabonis, 9.1K, Siakam. I would rather go with KD or Sabonis here. Siakam, 7.6K, I don't mind. Vanderbilt is a no for me. Achimura is the guy. Achimura is the player I want to go here with at the power forward position at 5.1K. I think he's gonna see a little bit more minutes, and with a little bit more minutes, I think he can do his thing here. All right, let's go back to the power forward position. Jeff Green 4.9K is a no, so he basically the same players at different positions. Points here, I do like at the small forward position here. So if somehow they decide to start Points here, Points is gonna be a very popular player on DK because of that price, and the fact that he can actually, especially the matchup too, he did bad in his last game, but he does have the upside, as you can see at 37 fantasy points in 30 minutes. So Points here is the guy I'm gonna go. He's gonna be very popular on DK here. Alright, for the center position, you have Embiid again, is still the player to go with if he is playing. Turner 7.4K, Siakam June. So June, I love the price, man, but he can go off even if he play 28 minutes. For that reason, I do like him. But both Savage is 8.7K, okay? I think I'd rather go with Savage here over Sabonis. And Boucher 5.6K. I don't mind taking the chances. GPP, you have green price is a little bit higher than FD here. But based on what he's been doing, even though he hasn't played much, I wouldn't mind going there. We need to, if Howard somehow getting the start, I'm going to go for Howard here. But Benz as a cheap play, I don't mind at all. Okay. Can you imagine if they decide to start Alex Len, then Alex Len will become my center. But for right now, I'm going to go with Benz here. Again, if Howard is going to get a start, Howard will be that guy. If Let's go to Washington real quick. I'm glad the game is, what time is the Philly playing? I'm glad it's at 7. Not Washington, Philly. I'm glad it's at 7. If whoever get the start, if he even is out, that's who I'm going to play. If Bradley get it, if Bradley, I like Bradley regardless. But if he get the start, give me some Bradley here at 3.1k. Okay, and if I would get the start, then I can see me double up both those guys at the center position. All right, but for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go with. This doesn't look good, but yeah, my account has been credited. You got it. But yeah, let's go ahead and go with uh, Aaron Benz here. That sounds really, really scary, but they're gonna need Aaron Benz with that matchup. So give me Aaron Benz here. So the 5 players right now is Westbrook. I had to find players so I can bring up my average. By bringing your up average, now you can go and put one of those 9, or let's see, 9K and above players on your lineup if you choose to. All right, most likely you're gonna need one of those guys. I already have Westbrook here, but you can go with a Bill or a KD or even Embed here. If you go with Embed, you still have 5.6K left. So based on what I just did, you have enough to go ahead and make it work that way. All right, guys, that's basically it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and most importantly, drop a like in this video for me. I'm out. Good luck.